Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to kind of jump back into things, tell you a little bit where I'm at, where I've been, and where I plan to be. So the last time I did one of these sit down videos was almost 4 years ago. I was talking to you guys about rejoining the military as a prior service, but there was a lot of blanks, a lot of things that I didn't talk about that I can talk about now. I never said why I was rejoining the military, and I'm here to say it now. I was going through a divorce. I was a stay-at-home mom to 2 kids for almost 4 years, and one day out of the blue, my then husband asked for divorce and walked out the door. I say that day is when my old life died, and I was pretty depressed for quite some time. I had no idea what to do. Again, I was a stay-at-home mom. I had no job. I was across the country from any family. I was living in Washington at the time. All of my family lives in North Carolina, and so really had to figure life out very quickly. I knew I didn't want to have just a regular old job because I needed to provide for 2 children. And I didn't have a college degree. So it was kind of make it or break it at that point. I found out through some research that I could rejoin the military without having to go back through training if I decided to do the same job I did prior. So I contacted a recruiter in January, 3 weeks after the news of the divorce had hit, and I started my process of rejoining the military. I thought it was going to be a very quick thing, but it took me almost 4 months from the day I called to the day that I left to go to Fort Campbell. I was very overweight, so I had to make weight before rejoining, and that's what took most of the time, but also had to do some paperwork, get some waivers done because I had been in the military before. I did a whole video on this, and so if that's something that you're interested, please check it out. I will link it below so you can see. But yeah, I got back in the military. I was still technically married, so it took a while to get that divorce finally settled. About a year actually and some change for that to go through, but we pushed through. I was a single mom to a 3 and 2-year-old for 3 years until I met my now husband. I met my husband at Fort Campbell a couple months before what I'm about to share with you guys. We started dating in January, got pregnant immediately, and found out we were going to be PCSing. We got married very quickly because we needed to get enrolled into the Married Army's couple program so that we could PCS together. He got North Carolina as a duty station, and so I had to wiggle my way into getting Fort Bragg as well. We found out we were officially going in, I think, June, end of June. We started looking for a house to purchase because we didn't want to live on base because we have 4 animals, and most bases only allow you to have 2 pets. And I've had terrible experiences with on-base housing, but we decided to look, found a realtor. First day working with him, we put in an offer of a house. It got accepted, and that's where we are today. We bought our house and moved in August, welcomed our baby boy in November. I've been on maternity leave since November, have to return back to work in March, but I am hoping to take you along with this journey. It was quite a lot. A lot happened in that time. Being a single parent in the military was very difficult, especially the first year. With the unit I was in, I was TDY 7 times. I was on 2 deployment teams, got taken off one, actually went to the second one, and then at the last minute they pulled out and said, we don't need y'all to go. So it was quite a rocky time, but we did a lot of amazing things. I'd love to share that with you guys. I got promoted I got to come back in as a specialist, which was the same rank that I left as, but I got promoted to corporal and I promoted again to sergeant, which is what I am now. And yeah, it's been really, really great. I can't wait to see where we're gonna go, but for now, I'm living my stay-at-home mom life again, my beautiful baby, and I can't wait to see you guys. If you have any questions of what's been going on, what I did, what it's like now, please leave them in the comments down below, and I would love to make a separate video on it. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.